Hello and welcome to Midlife Magic, a unique channel for unique women. Today, I am super grateful and excited to bring our special guest, Amanpreet Kaur from India. Aman is a mental toughness and happiness coach, gut health mentor, collagen consultant, and entrepreneur. She is a morning routine specialist whose main aim is to inspire people to awaken their inner power within, to live their highest vision in a context of love and joy so that they can become more productive. She has touched more than 1,000 lives globally. Amanpreet works with professionals, housewives, mothers working from home, who find they have no time to themselves and are unable to manage their personal and professional commitments. She helps them discover their inner power with her coaching tools and techniques, changing their perspective towards life so they can experience maximum utilization of time and energy. Today, Amanpreet is going to be talking to us about the power of purpose and the morning hour. Welcome, Amanpreet. I am so grateful for you to come here today, and I really appreciate you giving us your time and expertise.
Thank you so much, Colleen. Even I am absolutely feeling great. My son was around. I'm absolutely excited, and I'm so grateful to you that we have actually made it today.
Yes,
this
absolutely.
was an intention of both of us, actually. So it has come true today. So this is the proof that what you ever think of someday, sometime, with great intention and with faith, it is going to get true. It is going to get done. Yes?
Yes, that's totally perfect.
Amazing, amazing. So I actually am really excited that I am here to share with you few of my thoughts that I've been implementing in my life, and I've been suggesting and coaching other people too. Now I would like, Colleen, can we start again?
Hello and welcome to Midlife Magic, a unique channel for unique women. I am so super grateful and excited to introduce our guest today, Amanpreet from India. Aman is a mental toughness and happiness coach, gut health mentor, collagen consultant, and entrepreneur. She is a morning routine specialist whose main aim is to inspire people to awaken the inner power within, to live their highest vision in a context of love and joy so that they can become more productive. Amanpreet has touched more than 1,000 lives globally. She works with professionals, housewives, mothers working from home, who find no time to themselves and are unable to manage their personal and professional commitments. She helps them discover their inner power with her coaching tools and techniques, changing their perspective towards life so that they can experience maximum utilization of time and energy. Today, Amanpreet is going to be talking to us about the power of purpose and the morning hour. Welcome, Amanpreet. I'm so grateful and happy that you were able to join us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Colleen. Even I am super excited to be here, and I am grateful to you and to Almighty that the intention that we had set, it has come true today. So continuing to the introduction that you have given, I would like to say, if you want to double your joy and happiness, if you want to double your income, if you want to maximum utilize your time and energy, if you want to raise your vibration so that no virus, no disease can affect you, you have come to the right place. Now, I would like to continue with the most powerful concept. I would like to say, I have a dream. I have a dream that one day all of God's creation, all of God's children will be able to join hands and sing, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. You must be wondering, we have heard this saying before. You are right. This was said by Martin Luther King Jr. at the Lincoln Memorial, Washington, D.C. So, I am Amanpreet, who has always dreamt big and thought that everything is possible somehow, somewhere, some limitations, certain standards, some expectations were fed into her mind, including one who scores great marks in class will do great in life. She was made to believe that she's a good girl, but she was meant to taste both success and failures. So, having always believed that she can fill the lives she touches with rhythm and music through limitless divine intelligence. Yeah. So, I am a daughter of my proud parents, elder sister of two supportive and lovable siblings, blessed with two beautiful children and an amazing husband. Professionally, as Colleen introduced, I am the mental toughness and happiness coach, gut health mentor, and collagen consultant. And I'm a founder of At My Wellbeing 365 Days and Believe in You Mastermind. And I'm an upcoming author as well. You know, once Mark Twain said, a man cannot be comfortable without his approval. Yes? I tell you what happened. I'll share one of my incidents with you. So this was said to me by someone. You haven't learned anything. You do not know how to manage your time. You do not know how to manage your home, your family, your work. You are the most unorganized person. Poor management. I have been hearing this since I got married. And the feeling was I experienced discomfort and unhappiness. Again, another statement. You have done a tremendous job. You have managed everything well. Super. This is the first time I have heard this in 11 plus years of my marriage. And the feeling was I felt peace. Neither did I feel happiness, neither did I feel sadness, but I felt peace. At that point of time, when I was said these statements, the question I asked myself was, am I seeking validation or approval? Why the appreciation is not making me happy, though I have secretly wished this for years? The above two statements have come from the same person in the different situations. One word is common, and this is management. And it comes from manage me. When we break management into letters, manage is the word and ME is the word that comes in management. So it comes from managing myself. And while working with corporate, I was in the management team and I have dealt with thousands of people and I have promoted great work culture that inspired and promoted building character with harmony, joy, and that resulted in great outcome. So in my past life, I have managed things, managed people at home, at office, but I always tried to fix them because I wanted perfection in everything. Consequently, I failed. I forgot to manage and love myself because I was off purpose. Then I said to myself, the time will arrive, Amanpreet, when you start to feel beautiful, despite of all the criticism, all the negative forces, all the energies that surround you on a physical plane. And at that time, you will start to act beautifully on autopilot mode in congruence with your purpose. You know what? The Almighty has already put the best machinery in each being in this universe originally. And we imagine that we are not good enough. And I'm sure it happens with many people. And it does. I have seen many people in my family, my friends, people I know. What we have to recover is our original unity. That is oneness inside out. We and God are the same thing. I failed to love myself. I confess. I failed to love and trust myself and denied that infinite wisdom is in the favor of my ego. Very simply put by Dr. Van Dyer, when you love and trust yourself, you are loving and trusting the wisdom that created you. Now, again, I come to that, the victim mentality. Why did I fail to experience joy and happiness within me? Though I did my best to make people happy around me, most of my time I spent in low energetic state of shame, regret, complaint. People's comments bothered me so much since childhood and I used to get hurt. Please note my words when I am saying low energetic state. Why did I always feel lack of focus? Why did I always feel lack of self-esteem? I always seeking validation. Why I did feel incomplete? Why I couldn't let go? Why I couldn't respect my kids' opinions? These were the questions that were coming when I started introspecting. Why did I always felt upset and hurt when I was negatively criticized? Why I never accepted myself the way I was created? Why does my presence disturb my spouse in most circumstances? Why do I exist on this planet? I doubted my abilities. I doubted myself. I felt I had no worth. My ego dominated me. The good news was that even during the low state, I was driven by the need to understand myself. You know what? At that point of time, stand up for myself seemed secondary. I wanted to understand myself, to do something for people in the context of love and joy, to give, to raise my energy levels, to connect with the source that created me. At the same time, my victim outlook stopped me from jumping out of my comfort zone. And it was a tough time for me. I was disconnected from my purpose. I was disconnected from my source. Why I am sharing these things with you today? Because this is my journey, how I found my purpose. So the awareness that I got when I wrote it for myself. I remember when she realized her self-worth, the game changed. The perspective towards herself changed. And the others took a 360 degrees turn and she began to find joy, unconditional love in herself and everyone. She understood the laws of abundance and prosperity. And what is that? You ask with pure intention and it will be given to you. So primarily the spiritual awareness and self-introspection helped me dive deep within myself and take a pause and be mindful of my thoughts and stories that my monkey mind used to narrated to me. I got to know how my energy was impacting people around me. And let me tell you, this is an eye-opener fact. I studied and researched on that. I studied what Dr. Hawkins' 29-year-old study said. Listen to this very, very carefully. One individual who lives and vibrates to the energy of optimism and willingness to be non-judgmental of others will counterbalance the negativity of 90,000 individuals who calibrated the lower weakening levels. Only a person who have optimism, the willingness to be non-judgmental of others, just imagine, he can counterbalance the negativity of 90,000 individuals who calibrate at the lower weakening levels. How powerful is that? I was having goosebumps when I studied that. And my state changed. And I got to know that high energy people can actually counterbalance the energy of low energy people. One person connected to intention can have enormous impact on many people in low energy patterns. So the higher up the scale you move towards actually being the light of enlightenment and knowing God's consciousness, the more negativity, the more negative vibration energies you can counterbalance. So now discovering ways of improving human consciousness and raising ourselves to the place where we can actually match up. You know?
Turns out octopi are actually quite smart. Really?
Where we can actually match up the frequency of kindness, love, receptivity, where you see the beauty and endless potential of good in others as well as yourself. You can actually counterbalance more than 90,000 people somewhere on this planet who are living in the low energy levels of shame, anger, hatred, guilt, despair, depression, and so on. Isn't it amazing?
So amazing. So amazing.
So the irony is that I was thinking I'm surrounded by negative energies, negative people around me, and they do not understand me. Continuously, I used to think like that. I forgot to cater to the energy that I was already embodying. I didn't listen to my inner voice, my true self. Who created me? I forgot. No mind can fully know the true self or the internal light, but the true self and internal light know whatever mind does. I would love to share the experience that I had with my daughter. The agony, hurt, and regret I was carrying mentally resulted in bodily pains. I remember one dark night, I was deeply crying within and couldn't manage to stop my tears, though I successfully hidden my tears from my daughter. While I was laying on the bed with my 7.5-year-old daughter, she couldn't sleep and she conveyed, "Mama, I feel headache on the left part of my head and I'm feeling stomachache on the right side." So I was actually taken aback. Listen to this carefully. I was actually taken aback. Why? Because I could sense the pains in the same areas of my body. And I had not shared them with her. It was an alarm for me. What I was feeling, and I didn't share it with her, she was feeling the same. It happened earlier also once, but I ignored. This time, I knew it was the time to step up and heal myself, as I could see how the vibration is traveling to her and it is affecting her on physical level. So with the help of my guru and my coaches, I discovered that people who feel purposeful possess the highest humanitarian qualities on this planet. So many of the problems in my life resulted because I was disconnected from my intention and purpose. And hence I was unaware of my true identity. So what I did, from the victim state to awareness, I surrendered to the universe. It was high time me. It was high time for me to reconnect with my intention, to live my life on purpose, including building and rejuvenated holy relationships that already existed in my life. When I realized that everyone in this universe is connected to the invisible force called intention, and that everyone is sourced from this energy, this limitless divine intelligence, I was awestruck by the very fact of my existence. I had never thought like that, and I began to get clarity on purpose. What had been happening in my life, in our lives, it was not accidental. My journey to embracing one and all commenced at that point. Be it my children, be it my husband, be it my parents, my siblings, my relatives, and the people whom I serve, the unknown people around me, people who I meet.
Like me.
Yes. And this is not accidental, Colleen. Believe me. Our spiritual master, Guru Gobind Singh, quoted, treat all human race as one. Now I understood what he meant. I was actually not practicing it from within me. You know, I knew God existed. I knew there is some power, but I never knew what's actually happening. How can we actually treat everyone, all human race as one? And the discovery that I had was your purpose is not as much about what you do. It is about what you feel. So feeling purposeful activates your power of intention to create anything. Anything you can create with the power of intention. And how your power of intention will get activated when you feel purposeful. So you intend to live your life on purpose. Initially, I was getting questions again. These questions are going to help you, to each one of you, if you ask these questions to yourself, because I'm a coach. So this is the pattern that I follow, and it really helps. I was getting questions about why I am here. Why, what am I doing with my life? Am I supposed to be a housewife or a working professional? Am I fulfilling my true purpose? What do I love to do? Am I dwelling in love while I do my daily chores? We are what we think. When you are awake enough to question your purpose, ask your intention, how to connect to it. Just ask it. Ask your intention. You are being prodded by the power of intention. You are being pushed. If you are questioning, it is clear symbol that your thoughts are nudging you to reconnect to the field of intention within you. You will always find ways to sit with yourself every day. I do sit with myself every day, no matter what. And do meditation to awaken your intuition. That's really powerful. When you are in the service of others or extend kindness beyond your boundaries, you will feel connected to your source. Oh my God. At that point of time, that helped me. And it actually helps anyone who want to go with it. You will feel connected to your source. You will feel happy and content knowing that you are doing the right thing. One thing, the very existence of human beings is being, not doing. What we focus on usually? Doing. We forget to being. So when I take a moment to cheer up people around me, when I make my children laugh, any child laugh who feel ignored, when if I extend my assistance to someone in need while traveling or anywhere I go, or when I cook for the family, when I coach people who ask me for help, I feel connected. I feel connected. I feel my actions are in congruence with my purpose. So when I take action to serve others, which is aligned to my purpose, when I take action to serve others, instead of pumping up my ego, I feel bliss and I feel purposeful. Being on purpose may not necessarily reap you monetary benefits. It may be a byproduct, and it will be a byproduct. But what you become during the journey makes all the difference. The thoughts about your purpose or your purpose trying to reconnect your inner being or letting go of the ego which tries to separate you or separate us from the ultimate truth and the divine originating source, that is divine intelligence. So I want to share here that purpose in my life is, my purpose in life is to live in and work in a prosperous environment that encourages productivity and happiness and promotes growth so that I can improve the service that I render to my family, my community, and to the world at large. You have heard my journey, right? I worked on reconnecting with my intention. It already existed in me. I worked on it to reconnect with my intention through our infinite divine source and realigning with my purpose first. Yes, I have taken a leap of faith, and I want you all also to take a leap of faith with me. And I have already started working towards the impact I can have on our civilization, on humanity, being on higher runs on the ladder to intention. Give love to receive it. Give happiness to receive it. Whatever you want to get, give that first through your service or even with your presence, by maintaining your own high energy vibrational levels. And as I have mentioned before, maintaining your own energy levels, high vibrational levels, you can create high energy field around and then observe the difference you have made in other people's life and made them feel great in one way or the other. So let's strive for excellence instead of perfection. Your source has completed your validation process already before sending you on this planet. Do you still need validation or approval from others? Let me remind you, if you still feel so, reconnect with your source, your inner being, your true self, and your pure intention. You will get all the answers. Believe in you because you are a piece of God. His unique, beautiful creation. You are on purpose already. You are abundant. Ask yourself this moment. Yes, ask. Would you doubt his creation? And who is his creation? You. Would you doubt yourself? Would you not believe in yourself now? Are you committed to yourself? It's an insult to doubt his creation. That is you. Let your presence allows others to feel unified. Let's vibrate to the higher levels of consciousness, because the highest energy wins. So experience life well lit. I may be sharing one of the techniques that we can use to raise our vibrations. Yeah. Colleen?
Perfect. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So whenever you feel that you are feeling low, or you feel like there is nothing for me, what should I do with my life? You can do one powerful exercise that has helped me and many of my mentees and many of my coaches, and that is the mirror exercise. You must have heard about it many a times. This will be your self-esteem check, your self-respect check. You need not to join any course. You need not to go anywhere to do this. As I said, you have to believe in you, because God has created you. So if you want to reconnect with your source, your intention, you actually need to raise your energy levels. You need to vibrate higher, so that it can be easy for you to actually get your purpose on track. It is one of the most simplest and powerful self-esteem and self-confidence building exercises in the world. And its purpose actually is to replace the normal negative self-talk that we do, that dominates our thoughts, with positive self-affirming self-talk. It is an exercise that should be performed every night. I do it every night for minimum of 40 days, and you can extend it to doing till a year as well. What you need to do is you need to maintain your eye contact throughout the exercise with the mirror. When you are done, end the exercise by continuing to look deeply into your eyes and say, I love you. I tell you the steps that you can do. Yes?
Yes.
So if you have mirror in front of you right now, if you can arrange it, we can do it right here live. Say your name, stand in front of the mirror, say your name, appreciate yourself for your achievements, your discipline kept, the temptations that you have overcome. Then say, I love you to yourself. Take it in, receive it, and breathe. I can show you a demo if you want. What I did. Aman, I want to appreciate you for following things today. First, I want you to appreciate you for going to bed on time last night without staying up too late watching TV. So you got up bright and early this morning and you took session for your buddies and for your mentees. You had really good conversation with them. You delivered so well, and you had a very good conversation with your son and your daughter. You meditated yourself for 20 minutes before you exercised and took a shower. You helped with getting the kids' lunches together, and you ate a healthy breakfast. You got to work on time, led a very good staff meeting with your support team. You did a great job of helping everyone, listen to everyone's feelings and ideas, and you were great at drawing out the quiet ones. So this was one part of the mirror exercise that I did yesterday. And you can mention the temptations that you have resisted. For example, I'm following a good diet because I'm myself, I am a gut health mentor. So I want to walk the walk. Yeah. So I did not eat that sweet that I had in front of me. I chose to eat healthy food. So this was the temptation that I resisted. I didn't eat it. So I also said to myself, you stayed in a good mood all day. You didn't let other people's opinion, other people's problems become your problems. Yes. So at the end, one more thing. Aman, I love you. You did a great job today. Yes.
It's amazing.
Actually, it is not unusual to have a number of reactions the first few times you do this. They include feeling silly, feeling embarrassed, feeling like crying or actually crying, generally feeling uncomfortable. Because people feel that this is about bragging your own self, but actually it is not. When you do it once, twice, thrice, it will become a habit and it will be very, very normal for you. But the magic it will do for you, even you won't believe. We are actually not trained to acknowledge ourselves. Am I right?
You're totally
In
right.
fact, we mostly are trained to do the opposite. Do not toot your own horn. Do not get a swelled head. Do not get a stuffed shirt. Pride is a sin, right? So let's begin to act in a more positive and nurturing way to our own self, as it is natural to have physical and emotional reactions as you release the old negative self judgments. So let's start loving our own selves. Let's release the negative beliefs, the unrealistic expectations, the parental wounds, and so forth. If you experience any of these things, and not all people do, don't let them stop you. As simple as that. And one thing, if you find yourself lying in the bed and you realize that you haven't done the exercise, get out of your bed and do it.
And that was the toughness coach, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amanpreet, that was absolutely amazing. Amazing. Your energy is so phenomenal. I absolutely adore you.
Thank you so much, Pauline. Thank you so much.
So
I just wanted to say that raising your energy levels is so very important, because we have to consciously do that.
that's right.
Because if we raise our vibrations just slightly to the levels of as I told earlier, that if we raise our energy to that level, what we can say, if we are thinking good about ourselves, if we are thinking good about other people, we are being non-judgmental, this thing can only uplift you. It can raise your energy and the field around you and the energy field around you. Yeah.
Yes.
We need to think what is the source of our thoughts.
Well, Amanpreet, sorry, that was really amazing. So if anybody wants to get a hold of you for more information, whether it be on the gut health or the morning rituals or your mental toughness and happiness coaching, how can they reach you?
They can connect with me through my social media handles. And I have Instagram handles, and I have a website as well, gofatgone.com/Amanpreet. And for that gut health and weight loss mentoring. And I have social media handles on two social media handles on Instagram, and my Facebook is also running great, because we need to actually connect with people. We need to understand what people want, what are their sufferings, where are they feeling low. And I am grateful to Almighty that I am actually approachable. People can connect with me, people do talk to me, they message me, they call me. And yes, you can connect with me on any of my social media handles.
Amazing. Thank you so, so much for being here today. I really, really appreciate it. And if anybody wants Amanpreet's contact info, you can reach out to me or reach out to her. Thank you so very much for being here today.
Thank you so much, Colleen, for having me here. And I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful to Almighty that the intention that we had set few months back, it got through today. And let us not underestimate the power of intention. Let us not underestimate the power that we have within ourselves. We are the peace of God. Let's be in gratitude every time, every moment. When we feel connected, we can actually impact others.
And
And